Hello, beautiful moms. My name is Sharice Walker, and I am beyond thrilled to welcome you to the Unbreakable Mompreneurs podcast. This is a place where we come together to learn, grow, and inspire one another. I am so excited to share my personal journey with you, as well as the personal journey of others, and to show you that anything is possible if you set your heart and mind to it. We are all Unbreakable Mompreneurs, and we are in this together. Being a mompreneur is tough. Trying to juggle everything can be really difficult, which is why I have not posted a few in a little bit. But I wanted to talk about today making sure that you organize your time and that you figure out how to do things and make sure that you are doing what you need to. When I start looking at activities, the one thing that you can think about is, if I say yes to this, what am I saying no to here? And so that sometimes can be a very questionable thing, because you're always trying to juggle. And so, like, for example, yesterday I got a call out of the blue that I had to go meet with a client like immediately. So drop what I'm doing and run and go do what I need to. And so, hey kids, come with me. We'll ride in the HOV lane and we'll talk while we drive. And so trying to make sure that you are managing your time can be difficult. Some things that I've done is a daily sheet where you write down what you are looking for and what you hope to accomplish or plan to accomplish that day. And then you just don't go to bed till it gets done. And it really does help me focus a lot more. So if I write a list, something else is being grateful for what you are doing and what you have. I have in my book, it's called the HAS method. And so you have to make sure that you stop what you're doing, just take a pause for a minute and say, okay, is this really, because sometimes you're down this road and then you all of a sudden go here and the next thing you know, you're over here. And so this is over here. And so you might have 20 different tabs open at the same time. Fun, isn't it? And then you never get done what you need to accomplish. And so just making sure that you can focus on pausing and then the second thing is acknowledge how you're feeling, what you're doing, and be aware of those things. And then you can switch if you need to, back to getting back on track. That has really helped me. So it's called the HAS method, and it's something that I created. It's in my book, but it really talks about being grateful for things and being aware of what you're working on. I think that intention, we always have intentions, but is it a money-making activity? 1 to 2 hours a day, you should be focusing on prospecting and getting more business. Because if you don't, then it's eventually going to die. I had a pipeline that was pretty significant for a while, and I took some time off because I was so busy in my business and trying to take care of all my clients that I stopped the prospecting. Before you know it, like, my pipeline gets smaller and smaller because all these people are going out and I'm not feeling the backfill that you need to be doing. So I cannot emphasize enough the importance of prospecting and making sure that you are continuing to do that in your business. So if you haven't already, you need to block out your day and block out your week and figure out what is important to you. And maybe, prospecting here, I liken it to a jar. If you think of a jar, and I should actually have a prop, but you put all the big rocks in, and then you put the small, like the next biggest rocks and the next biggest rocks, and then you put the sand all around it, right? And so the big rocks are like the things that you have to do. So if that's your kids' gymnastic class or their piano class, or making sure that they get there because that's what's important, or making sure that you're at your client meeting, and then, the rest is the filler stuff. But prospecting could be calling people, going and visiting people, depending on, for me, I call them Popeyes. So calls, notes, and Popeyes, got that from Brian Buffini, but making sure that you are taking care of them and that you're sending out notes and you're telling people you're grateful and that you're creating your newsletter, whatever it may be, continuing to prospect, getting in front of them. Because if you aren't getting in front of people, they're going to forget who you are. And even if you think that your phone number is in their phone, if you haven't talked to them for a year, it probably isn't if they're trying to go through their contacts. And so making sure that you're continuing to maintain a relationship is key with them. So blocking your time, blocking your time. So some things that I want you to also do when you block your time every single day is, what are you grateful for? What could you improve? And where do you want to, like, what are your goals? And revisiting your goals, making sure that maybe, like, I have my little post-it notes here with my schedule every single day. And then I have what my goals are every single day. And so, whatever works for you, do it and just be consistent with it. So that is my short and sweet tips for the mompreneur. Have a great day.